Okay, this is the prehead position. This is the carriage, moving carriage. And from the carriage we can see two printhead. This is the newest Epson DX10 printhead. And this is for CMYK color printhead. And this is for white ink printhead. And this is the printhead cable. Each printhead with two cable. The left cable, this is we call it is a printhead left cable left, and this is a right cable with R. And how to connection is later we teach you how to install the printhead cable to the printhead transit board. And we go to here this position. This is the UV cooling lamp, the UV lamp, and this is the UV cooling lamp, the power cable. I must be sure it's connect wire, fasten wire. And this is what is the water circulation current input water tube, and this is the output. This is the output water tube. So the water is coming from the water tank from here, then go to the cooling tank, cooling fan, then go to the input tube, then circulation to this to output back to the water tank here. And this is the in-court sensor to detect the carriage moving position. And this is the home position limit sensor detect metal. And this one is the limit home position original sensor. And the motion belt in-court film. And must be sure the in-court film is clean without scratch and dirty. And this is the cap station. A two cap station position, and this one is the wiper for the wet ink, the first printhead, and this one is the wiper for the color printhead, and this is the ink cap for white ink, and this is the ink cap for color ink. When the carriage moves to home position, it will be automatically go up to suck the printhead without leak air to keep weight. And both printhead also can be moved to the home position and automatic stop to keep weight printhead. Okay, so this is the front view, and also here we can see the ink damper here. The ink damper. Each printhead with totally 6 ink damper for each color, and you can find out the ink color mark on each tube, the cyan for 2 channel, and black for 1 channel for 1 damper, and the magenta also with 2 ink damper, and the yellow with 1 ink damper. So this all the ink dampers connect with the first this printhead. And here is the color ink damper. Now this is the white ink damper for load with white ink. All the ink damper are loaded with white ink to put on this white printhead. Okay, then we go back to the backside, the electronic system. So when we take out the front cover, we can see the electronic system inside. From right to left, this is the power supply box for 2 voltage. 哪个是24伏的？哪个25？哪个是？And this one is 24 voltage DC voltage, 24 DC voltage power supply box. This is the 12 voltage DC voltage power supply box. And then we go to this. We can find the two board, and this one is the main board, and this is the carriage board. We can see here, this is the power, and this is the power connection port with 24 voltage and 42 voltage. We can see the mark here. And then we go to this two port, and this is the flatbed, the single port. So the mainboard send the information to the flatbed motor by this port connect to 哪个是 Y， 哪个是平台的，哪个是平台的 ？To this is the flatbed, and this is the flatbed motor driver to connect with this port, and this one is the carriage single port. So the mainboard send information, send data to the carriage motor, means this carriage motor. So the connection is from this cable connect from the mainboard to this the carriage motor driver. Then the carriage motor driver controlled the motor here. This is the carriage motor. And here is the combo set port to control the UV light, the clean button, all the function port is from here. And we can see here is the fabric cable to transit the information to the carriage board. And must be sure this carriage board, this is fabric cable with sent out port and receive port. So this is RX. We can see here is the RX. So it's receive, so means this one is a TX, means sent. So this cable must connect with TX button and TX port, and must connect with this by RX. We can see here is RX. This is the carriage board. It's RX. So that means the cable connect with TX here and connect with this here, the carriage board by RX. And this RX here must connect with TX here. So send with receive with send. Must be close the cable. Then we go to here is the front limit sensor connection port and the backward limit sensor. This is the backward limit sensor here. This is the back limit sensor to connect to this position. So this is the main board, and here's the carriage board. From the carriage board, we can see the biggest one. There are 4 printed head cable. This is the 4 printed head cable. We can see some mark here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the J5. We can see the mark on the board. The first one is J5. J5, J6, and J7 and J8 here. So J5 connect with J6. J6 connect with the 2, and J6 connect with 1 and 2, 3, 4. And the same as 1, same here as here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and same as print head here. The 1 means the 2 print head, second print head. I will teach you later to how to put the cable. So this is the print head port, print head cable, and then we go to this one. This is the in-court sensor cable. Connect with this in-court sensor here. So this cable connect to here, in-court sensor, then go from the ink tank, then go to here. And this one is the home limit sensor cable. Same as this here, this position. And this is the power cable connection port, 42 voltage, and both 42 voltage to the carriage board. This is the carriage motor driver and the the flatbed motor driver. So this is the electronic system inside. And also we can see this is the carriage motor. And here is the flatbed servo motor here. So this is the electronic system.